Welcome back. 8:13. Well, it doesn't have the best of reputations. Many think Botox makes people look plastic, almost emotionless.
That's right, but a new campaign hopes to educate people about facial injections. And today we're talking with Oscar-nominated actress Virginia Madsen and Dr. Flor A Mayoral. Good morning to you both.
Good morning. Thanks for helping us get the word out.
Oh, definitely. Thanks for being with us this morning. Virginia, I want to talk to you first. You know, most people in Hollywood are very hush-hush about some of the cosmetic procedures they've had. What's made you decide to be so open about using Botox?
Are. And I'm here to spill the beans.
Spill the Botox, baby.
Let's hear it.
Well, the thing is, I was asked in an interview, you know, that why I, didn't use Botox and I didn't have a frozen face, and I said, well, actually, I do. And they were shocked because I looked normal. And I said, yes, I use it to relax this 11, that was, but not paralyze my face. And I said, I also use Juvederm, which is a line filler, different than Botox, in the parentheses here. And they were shocked again that I would reveal the truth. And the more that I talked about it, you can't believe how many people would come up to me on the street in every interview, and no one asked me about my doctor. They asked me like what day spa I did it in, and I thought, well, this is dangerous. And so, we decided to get the word out there about safety.
Well, Doctor, let's talk about that then. What are some of the myths that I mentioned? A couple of them that Botox can make you look almost like emotionless, like you can't.
Actually, people don't know the difference between what Botox is and Juvederm is. They have no idea that these products are safe, that they're FDA approved, that they can make you look better, not frozen, and that you can just look softer and natural.
But of course there's the black market stuff, Doctor. The black market stuff. What about that? Those are dangerous, though. Can you talk about that?
Oh, I mean,
the best way to keep people away from that is to go to the website, keepthewisdom.com. It's important for people to go check the website. It tells you what the myths are, what the right information is, and where to find a physician that is qualified to do this kind of procedure.
Yeah, you can click on Find a Physician, and there'll be lists of doctors in your area, because it's important to talk about this with your friends, but ask a doctor. It's important for women to know, and men, that there are choices out there and that you should educate yourself before you take this step.
Those are good points, Virginia, and it's great that you're so open about having this done. Maybe you can help a lot of people
why not?
who are thinking about having it done. A lot of questions I've heard are, does it hurt, and is it scary to know that?
Oh yeah, well it depends on. Everyone has a different threshold of pain. I'm a baby when it comes to pain, so there is some discomfort because it is an injectable. You might get a little swelling or a little bruise. I use it. My doctor uses a numbing cream, but only on one side because I have a sensitive side, but I really have very little discomfort with the use of Botox.
So it's worth it in your opinion?
Yeah, and it's different for everyone. So my experience, my choices may not be for somebody else.
Okay, before we go,
if someone's a little sensitive, we can always numb them and make sure that they feel very little discomfort.
Yeah, and it's important to know also, I think, some of the, I think one of the most popular myths is that, you're injecting poison into your forehead.
Right.
And in fact, Botox Cosmetic is a pure protein. That's what I'm using. And this is also temporary, should you decide that you'd like to frown again. It wears off, but in my case, I do it like twice a year, but everybody's different, and and it's also important to know that these injectables are medicines, and they're prescribed by a doctor. If there's a day spa that says medical spa, the doctor doesn't have to be on the premises. Sometimes doctors will just rent their license. There might be a nurse there, but I just think it's sort of playing with fire.
We have 10 seconds left. I wanted to get that website again, just in case some of our viewers wanted to get a good doctor to talk to. What was that website again?
www.keepthewisdom.com.
Okay.
It talks about the myths. It talks about doctors that are qualified to do this procedure. www.keepthewisdom.com.
All right, got it. Thank you so much for joining us this morning, ladies and